your hands as you mill.
Look at your hands as you mill. You know, Todd, I don't know if you know this, but I used to work on a farm. So I used to do this. But it takes more than just 2 fingers. You need like all 4. So
you really got to get good at groping that.
Yeah, maybe it's about the wrist too, but of course depends. But it seems much slower than I'm used to. I seem to remember moving my wrists a lot faster.
Oh, who won?
Right win.
Oh, Milkmaster.
You got skills.
You got skills,
You
yeah.
got skills. You're pretty good with that action. Okay. People are going to wonder what we're doing, so we need to start filming, okay? Hi everybody, welcome to Gunpla TV.
Hey guys.
Brought to you by Hobby Link Japan, and this is episode 235.
235.
235. Now, well, we got stacks of kits here to talk
We
about.
got
It's
some
March now.
kits.
It
March.
was March last week too, but it's,
Yeah, that's
we're
true.
like getting in the middle of March when all the good stuff drops, as you can tell by my pile.
This is like the warm-up week, kind of.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause the next 2 weeks, craziness. You want to go through the stack in order here?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Okay,
I
so.
see something in there.
All right, let's start at the top. Don't get too far ahead of me. This is the Char's Zaku 1 from Origin. Yeah?
Oh,
They look familiar?
it does. It feels
does look familiar,
like
doesn't
we've
it?
seen this kit before.
Yeah, that's
haven't
because
we?
I think we saw this kid before
Oh,
only a
wait
couple
second.
weeks ago. Now, people might be wondering, what's the difference?
Right.
Well, I guess if you look at the image here and this image here, we can kind of show you what the difference is. So, for one, this Char Zaku, the older one, we'll call it the older one, has a spiky shoulder. But the new one today, no spiky shoulder. Okay.
No spikes?
No spikes, no shield on the side as well. This guy has that shield.
Oh, wait, but this one's got a new shield, it looks like.
Yeah, he's got that Bugu shield that he just
okay.
carries around. So, and it's not your typical Zaku in the spiky shoulder slash shoulder shield.
Slightly different colors going
And
on.
this guy's got the new guy's got that old style backpack.
Oh.
So instead of having the gun right there and the band there, he's going back to just the normal backpack there. And there's a little slightly different looking. We'll get close-ups, but colors are slightly different. You can see that he's got these darker legs down here, whereas this one's got the legs all as one color and whatnot. So maybe if you missed Zaku 1 the first time around, this one's just called MS-05 Zaku 1.
Okay.
But this guy's called MS-05 Zaku 1 Char as Noble.
It loses the S.
That's right, because this must just be before Char gets in, and this might be after Char gets in.
Well,
Once
it's
you
got
watch
his
Origin.
trademark red colors, pinkish red colors.
Yeah, there you go,
Salmon red.
There you go. So that's the first one. See, we already went in depth here. It actually looks like there's less stickers on this new one as well. So
Oh, but Origin kits are always a joy to build. So.
I love the Origin kits. So that being said, I think I've had my fill of Zaku 1s. No more Zaku 1s is okay for me.
Well.
Somebody will build it somewhere. Okay, now
Ooh.
we have something amazing here.
Dun-dun-dun.
Dun, dun, dun. This is the...
It's
Yeah?
amazing.
It's amazing! It is the amazing Strike Freedom Gundam. It's more than just the Strike Freedom, it is the amazing Strike Freedom. So, he sports some of those giant guns on his backpack now, you see?
Right. We had the new version, the new HG Strike Freedom came out not too long ago, so this is bound to be based on that new kit.
You know what? You're probably right, but maybe we'll look into it next week and know
Okay.
for sure. So, yeah. He's looking crazy. Okay.
Build Fighters kits.
Take that. Put it over there. Yeah. Now, IBO.
Oh.
It's the Bio.
Bio.
The Bio. Now, this is the 1/144th, and I think next week we get the 1/100.
Is it next week?
Is it next week? The week after?
No, I think it is next week.
Yeah. It's like they drop like within 2 weeks or 1 week of each
Right.
other. So, here we go. IBO. Bio. Previously, I think we had it listed as, HG Gundam, something, C or
Options.
A or...
Yeah.
So, it's looking interesting. We got some wings and stuff on there.
It does. It's kind of tall usually.
Is this our first kind of winged IBO suit?
No.
What else is there?
It feels like we had more. Didn't the
They all jump around.
the
didn't they?
Gusion Fullbake City kind of have wings?
It
type
has something
backpack?
there, but it has
Oh.
arms that's tucked in there too.
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
Yeah, well, this one I will be holding on to. Okay, now. Somebody once said, you know what I want?
I did. What was that?
What was that? It's
It
this
was
thing that
last
I'm
year at
holding
some
here.
point.
First, I want to point out just like this is significantly deeper
That is a
than a
pretty thick
normal-
box.
HG box, right? And it even goes to show, like, look at this image here where they lay everything out. It's similar to
Ooh,
like
okay,
MG
yeah.
shots, right? So you're seeing what everything that comes in store, and just look at the crazy
Yeah.
way it's posed
Well, he's
in
got
this way,
those cool
or the
kind
water
of,
skis.
skis type things.
Yeah, maybe he's like a how do you say, water plane?
Mm.
We have to open it.
All right.
We have to do it. So, what do we have here? Well, the first thing I notice, a whole lot of stickers. Look at that sticker sheet.
That's cool. That kind of reminds me of those Origin kits with those big sticker
Or
sheets.
even like version cost sticker sheets
Ooh.
or decal sheets. But those are a significant amount of stickers to put on this guy. So we'll look at the marking guide later, but let's have a look now. It shouldn't surprise anyone, but I don't think that this kit shares any parts with any
should
other
hope
kit out
not.
there. Every one of them should say Atlas Gundam, and there it is, 1/144th Atlas Gundam TB.
TB.
Thunderbolt version, not tuberculosis. If somebody asks you for a TB test, though, you probably want to look into it.
That's my initials too.
Yeah, Todd Brown. All right.
It's my
Am I allowed to
kit.
say your last name on the show? Too bad, too late. So here we go. We have the E runner. This is E1, so there's going to be another one. And now we have, and we were talking about this, is like how much yellow are they going to give us in plastic? Well, you know, I have a C2 runner here. That's all yellow. And I guess I'll get out the C1 runner here. This is all yellow as well. So I've got C1 and C2. Nice. I have the B2 runner. I thought it might be like kind of a flexible plastic, but it's not. It's just
okay.
the normal.
It's
This
not
is
like the
thin.
frame plastic for the
Well,
the
PC.
Iron Blood Orphan kits.
Have a feel. Tell me,
Whoops!
tell me
As
what
we're
you think.
flying it around.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is a bit flexible.
yeah, it is. So there we go. We have that going on.
Maybe it's a bit harder than the frame plastic though.
Of course, and there's D1 and D2. This will feature some joint parts and what have you. And then we get into the other runners near the bottom here. And we have A2 runner. It's a unique shape here.
Yeah.
On here. I guess with the,
Is that?
here's the A1, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
Here's what you don't need.
Right.
This entire bottom part. Alright, you just need 2 of that. Right, there you go. And then another one of these ones. And there's the bullpup weapon on there as well.
What's interesting is you don't get any of those multicolor runners with this kit. Each runner is its own solid
usually
color.
the A runner is the more than one color, but you notice there's no red.
Right.
You just got the frame, the black and the white and the yellow. So I guess red's usually the least used color, or yellow. There's no red and there's a lot of yellow, so
There's no
we
clear
take it out.
parts at all.
No
Well,
clear parts.
like the clear
Oh.
visors and stuff. Oh,
Oh,
yes, we are going to have
Nice.
some stickers for.
there will be some yellow sticker work. Yes, despite all this yellow plastic right here,
Right.
there will be some sticker work.
Well, it looks like they tried.
Yeah, well, we did get a lot of the yellow.
This kit has
you can say
quite a
this.
bit of yellow on there.
And now here's the manual. Now, the manual for this guy will tell you kind of what you can and cannot do with him. And now we, of course, have English
Yeah.
all in there. Yeah, and check out this. So let's see here. It has sub legs. These up top here are called sub legs. And then we have a rail gun. That's kind of my favorite weapon.
Yeah.
Globe joints instead of those frame covers that we've seen on the other Thunderbolt kits, right? And then we have, what's this right here?
Oh,
It's called a cockpit block.
okay.
I almost misread that. It's a cockpit block. And it says, with a dual layered hatch, the cockpit block works as an escape block and employs a panoramic monitor.
Oh,
There you go. So this guy is going to be a lot of fun.
that
So-
is.
Whoever gets to build this for next week, you're a lucky guy. Hold on, let me put it all back in there so I can take it home. I mean, whoever gets to build this next week gets to take it home.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave the plastic bags here because I don't want to throw them away. I mean, whoever takes this home won't have to throw away those plastic bags. There you go. Yeah.
It looks interesting. It looks like it'll be a good build.
It will be super interesting because it's completely different than anything we've done before. Like,
It really is.
look at that. I'm looking forward to see just like how many different variations you can put it in.
It's been a while since we had like a brand new Thunderbolt HG kit, hasn't it?
Yeah, like, yeah, it has been a while, of course,
Oh, we
because they
got
went MG. But look at
Right.
the blade shield is mountable and stable. The mobility of each part of the body allows dynamic action, such as this water skiing.
Yeah,
pose.
they've got some cool looking poses going
It has
on.
a submarine mode.
Mm.
The sublegs transform into a variety of forms using the movable arms. Submarine mode, flight mode.
Mm.
That is some craziness right
It's pretty cool looking.
there.
Now you can see why I've been wanting that kit for a while.
Yeah, and if they go crazy and make a version KMG of it,
Oh.
then there's going to be even more minds blown. I'm just going to put this over here now. Pass me your kits back.
Sure.
We'll put them back in a stack. Okay. All right. I'll put this right at the very top here. So you
Yep,
can
yep,
see it.
yep.
Now, you have something to show?
I do have something to show, another IBO kit.
All right. I know how much you love those.
Yeah, it was interesting, but how
Yeah.
about you?
I actually, I was debating, do I build the petite, poochie guy?
Yeah,
But
poochie, poochie,
We've
poochie,
shown
poochie.
more than enough petite guys in the show, so this time I might be sitting it out. And
Uh,
by sitting it out, I mean going back to the box for the Atlas. 'Cause this has got my attention now. So why don't you do whatever it is you're going to do,
Okay.
and I'll be back over here.
All right, it's time to take the camo off the Vidar. Ta-da!
Oh, man. That's some good camo.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
So Chimeras is back. You thought he was gone at the end of the first season.
I'm sure of
He
it.
had a sword jammed down his chest, and we thought that was it. And actually, really, I was kind of hoping that was it. I thought the character's a bit annoying, so I was kind of glad that he died. But he didn't die, unfortunately. Galio is back, and he's back to cause more fun. And he's back with his Vidar.
Yeah.
But now, the Vidar has been changed. It's been given some new armor. And it's been given some new pieces. And
That's
it's
right.
been given some new feet.
That's a step backwards.
That kind of is a step backwards, isn't it?
A little bit.
Look at these things. What? I just wonder, what are they thinking? Although when you read the manual, it does mention that this is kind of more of a space type suit. So of course in space you don't really need some great feet. But then again, I guess
Like the Barbatos.
why would you even have feet at all? But I mean, I don't know. But just to compare, so here's the original Chimeras.
I remember him.
Chimeras. He's pretty cool looking, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
But I thought when I had originally built this kit, like, wow, alright, so here they had a kit and they did a pretty good job with it. It's got some pretty solid design, it's got some solid feet and whatnot.
Look how flat they are.
Yeah, look at how flat they are. He's kind of regressed. But I guess the new feet make him a bit taller, and the more advanced the suits get and the older they get, they tend to grow taller and taller and taller over time. So like the Rex was taller than the original Barbatos, so
Yes.
there you have it. And that's all I have to say about the tippy toes, although maybe he can kind of spin him around on those tippy toes like a ballerina dancer. But anyway, inside this kit you get the usual inner frame that you get with all of the other Iron-Blooded Orphans kits, so that is there. But with this kit you have new armor, and you do have some parts that have some pretty cool separation going on. Like on the kneecaps, this yellow isn't just a sticker. That would have been the easiest part for them to have done a sticker for, just have them slap on a little triangle yellow sticker
Like
and be
we have
done
been
with
for
it.
the other IBOs.
I would have been fine with that. That wouldn't have stood out too much. But no, that's actually a plastic piece.
Nice.
And you do get a plastic yellow for here, and you get plastic yellow for here, but here on the side skirts, this isn't plastic. They went back to stickers for that. And speaking of stickers, this kit does kind of have one big sticker that sticks out like a sore thumb a bit, and that is the upper part of this arm. Although we do have some parts molded in that same yellow color, and it probably would have been easy enough for them to give us a part for that to put on the kit. No, we get this giant purple sticker that wraps around, and it folds this way and it folds that way, and it just
I hate those
looks
ones.
kind of crap after you get it on.
Yeah.
But it's there, and well, what can you do?
Wait for the 1/100, I guess.
Wait
maybe.
for the 1/100. Yeah, that would probably have a nice colored part for that.
Unless, it's like the fingers. Okay, let's stop that. Let's stop.
Don't bring up those fingers again, man. It still hurts. Look at this chest, though. If you can see it from the side,
Yeah.
that's kind of an interesting chest design, I thought. Like,
Yes, it
what
protrudes.
is going on with that? So he takes off his camo, but wait a second. If he's taking off the camo, that cannot be hidden under there. So where is he? I don't know. Is he just really that excited to see McGillis again, or
To reveal himself. He's streaking now.
he's got something going on there?
Yeah.
It's an interesting design, and if you look at the helmet, so on the Vidar, his head was kind of just a more normal looking Gundam V fin there, not like the original one that had these kind of unique looking centaurish kind of spike or
That look.
Greek.
The original Kimaris looks so retro now, no?
yeah, doesn't it? Oh, it's interesting. And then we had the trooper. He's such a trooper. And he had kind of a similar looking spike on the top of his head. So they went back to that spike, and of course, being a later suit, they had to make it bigger. And
Now he just looks like a chicken.
Now he looks like a chicken. Or is it the chicken peacock? Which is the one that has that kind of real weird head? But anyway, it is cool looking. You got a cool butt plate with molded on color in there as well. And here, as you can see hanging
Yeah.
off, we have our kind of shields. They call it, what do they call these things? Nope, they just call it the shields. So
Yeah.
each shield has a hole in here, and you can see on this one it's still inside, but you have these kind of missiles that load up inside the shields.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like the Vidar's
With the
needle.
knife, right?
Yeah.
The cool knife that he had on his side skirts
Yeah.
that you can just pull out. No, it's not a knife. It's just
Not even going
a
to
special
use those in
bullet.
his camo.
Nope. That's all it is.
Okay.
So you can put them in there. Just slide it on in if you would like.
All right.
There you go, and you can do some pretty cool poses with him using those shields. But while we're speaking about his weaponry, we get a rather plain-looking katana sword here.
Never say the word katana and plain looking in the same sentence.
Alright, so they just actually call it sword.
Yep.
That's the only
That's
name
the
is
literal translation.
just sword.
Okay.
And the cool weapon, the awesome weapon, is this monstrous looking drill lance. We do
Yeah.
have some color parts, molded yellow parts here in color.
Did the camo hide that as well?
This is camo. he doesn't even bother carrying it on the old weapon.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope, that's all there is. But for this one, you do have something kind of cool as well. So here we had this the missile that's held into the shield, and this missile can slide into here. So he's probably going to be doing space battle and firing off missiles through here, because I believe in the pose you're supposed to be able to kind of
Oh, I see what you're saying.
you can here, let me see if I can load it up so you can see. Oh, I'll just take that off. There you go. So you can kind of attach these two. So the missile is just going to come out of the shield, load into the drill lance, and just be able to fire off that way.
Okay.
So that's kind of a cool trick, but it doesn't really work exactly well. Well, it looks nice. That's that. And this kit comes with a drill bit.
Yeah,
Isn't that exciting? A plastic drill bit.
that's like kind of goes along with the Gujian full city that came with nippers.
Ah, right.
Giving you the toolbox.
We're getting a full-on Gunpla toolbox. We got some nippers. We got some drills. We're gonna need some tweezers or pin sets, as they call them here.
Yeah.
All right. Can you guess where the drill bit goes?
Oh.
Any guesses? Any guesses? Do you think it goes here?
Tell me where it goes
No.
before I make some kind of
doesn't
sexual
really.
joke.
It goes on his knee. So he's going to be able to drill knee you. Yeah, that's kind of an interesting position to have a drill bit, I guess.
How would that work?
I'm coming to attack you.
That's right. Hold still.
Hold still while I knee you. I'm going to
At a
knee
straight
you in the
angle.
crotch. Ouch! But that is kind of cool. It's something different, and I like things that are different and kind of new. And this kit does come with a few kind of newish cool things besides, well, I guess those feet are new, but not exactly
so
my
cool.
cup of tea. But there you have it. This might be the last time, just like the Barbatos Rex, this might be the last time that we do see the Chimaris.
Maybe the
So-
final finale, they'll somehow mash those two together. And we'll have the Chimaris Vidar.
The Chimaris Vidar.
Barbatos Rex. Lucas.
Right.
Sorry, I gotta throw that in there. I don't know. They'll find a way to make it work. Or I will, one of the two.
There you go.
We got enough kids
well,
to do it.
yeah, actually, now that you mentioned that, that was something I kind of wanted to play with while we were on the show.
Yeah.
If you were to take off those legs, and which legs do you think would look better on it?
Any one of them.
You could go crazy and swap around the legs. I mean, they're all interchangeable, but maybe we don't have enough time to
Okay.
play around with it that much. So I'll put his original legs back on there. And let me bring out everybody here so we can end with a family shot
Okay.
of all 4 of the Chimaris forms, including the Vidar.
It's like Sesame Street. Like, one of those things just doesn't belong here. Oh, which one, everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
The Vidar has a... The Vidar is from the Milkman. So there you have it. That's the family. We got a whole
That's
nother
good.
4 kit.
Yeah, that's good. Sorry. Come on, did you know that the Atlas can submerge at around 40 knots? Isn't that cool?
It is a cool
It
suit.
is cool. The Atlas can ascend by attaching the sub legs to the feet.
Ah.
Yeah, sorry, I got a little wrapped up, you could say.
It was cool you got the English now on those.
I know,
manuals,
so I can like look at this, listen
you
to this
actually
English.
can
ready?
read them.
The Japanese, of course, sounds cooler when he yells it at people and stuff
Ah.
like that. You know, Kido ryoku nara Atlas ga ueda, Tobi kande keriagete yaruze. It's like Atlas has greater mobility. I will dash into your chest and kick you. Yeah, maybe the English doesn't quite convey the nuance that we're looking for there. Yeah. So, well, how do you feel after so many Chimaris now? Chimaris Vidars.
Well, this one has kind of a unique difference between all of them. So
Progression.
yeah, they're really a bit different looking compared to Barbados. A lot of the Barbados was kind of very similar, but
Yeah,
this
no, these
one
are
is
completely different.
these are really completely different.
I remember when the first Chimaris came out, and we were comparing it to the Barbatos, and it just the Chimaris just looks so big,
Right.
with his round limbs and everything.
Yeah.
But the first Chimaris looks kind of tiny.
Yeah, now when you go
Compared
back
to-
and look at it compared to some of these new guys,
Yeah.
he's looking a bit skinnier.
And
but
if I understand correctly, this is the camouflage.
right, so this is
Okay.
yep. The Vidar was just the Chimaris with camouflage on, so you couldn't tell that it was
We
the
can't tell.
Chimaris, but
I couldn't tell. I mean, this very much disguises this, don't you think?
yeah. Color
Is it like when
change.
you go to test drive the cars and they have the black all over them, so you can't tell the shape and stuff like that?
Right.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
On the inside, it's all the same though.
Yeah. All right.
That's
Well,
pretty
I
cool.
wonder if we're gonna see 1/100s. Next.
You know, we've had 100 scale kits of
All three.
all
except-
3 of these,
so
except
far?
for this guy, but there
Okay.
hasn't been an announcement for
Maybe we'll
100
find out next
scale
month
for
or
this guy.
something.
Maybe, but it kind of seems odd for them to be releasing it that late.
Well,
so.
I think last year when we went to Shizuoka, was it last year at Shizuoka we started seeing the 1/100s for the Kimars and Gil and the
Gujin?
Gujian? Was it that? When was that?
I don't.
We went to a
remember.
show and I remember seeing the prototypes. So I wonder if it was Shizuoka or if it was like a previous Gundam Expo.
Ah,
Well, we'll find out.
we will find out. May is coming soon.
May is coming soon, and we should have the new Gundam lists and hopefully all that
Right.
soon.
And Iron Blooded Orphans is ending soon,
Yes,
so
go out
what's
with a
going
bang.
to be next?
Yeah, as if they have a whole new anime.
Right?
What's it going to be?
Well, we went from Build Fighters to Iron Blooded Orphans, and then there was the Gino Reconquista in there
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So who knows? Something
knows?
new,
Yep. Spring
Gundam's-
always brings change.
right? Gundam shows kind of only last for 2 seasons, it seems.
Not the most, yeah.
So something new on the way.
Okay. I guess we're going to need to do comments now.
Ah,
Are you okay to move your army
I
a few miles?
am. Let's get
If
them
I
out
can
of the
help
way.
you.
Sure, just roll them on over.
Look at that lance.
He loves his lances, this guy.
Right. Okay.
All right, so let's move on to
We-
comments.
We had fewer comments this week.
We
I wonder
did.
why, but I chose some of the best ones, so let's have at her.
All right, let's go to the first comment from, is this Have or Jave? Jave Mark. March is making my wallet cry. I'm probably going to set my kidneys up for auction. So
Yeah. Well, somebody needs kidneys.
yeah,
What if you just straight up trade across? Kidneys for March Gundam releases.
right. Master grade Providence.
Just the whole stack. Every Gundam released in March for my kidney.
Why stop there? Go for the whole year.
Yeah, it's a kidney.
It's a kidney.
That's right.
Kidneys ain't cheap.
Gundams for life.
Gundams
Actually,
for
I
life.
shouldn't say that. People may consider it.
I know.
Yeah, March is already like, look at, not pictured here is the MS Optionset 9, which also came today.
That's true.
Which I think we'll show next week. I just grabbed the
I think
lead
that was a
stuff.
cool option set that has like the new feet.
See,
and
now you
the-
make me feel bad.
the
for
new
missing
head.
it. Yeah, don't worry. We'll bring it up when we have things to build and put it on. Attach it to.
All right.
Okay?
Let's move on to the next comment from Galio Zabi.
Okay?
And they say, the more they bulk up Barbatos, the more I appreciate its first form.
Okay.
Ironic. And have you guys heard about the new 1/1 scale unicorn Gundam in Odaiba?
Yeah.
Could it be the promotion for a RG unicorn? That would be awesome.
I have heard about the 1/100 unicorn. It's going to be
Yeah.
in Odaiba.
It was in the news here in Japan.
And the first thing that I can think of is that it's going to be massive. Because the 1/1 is huge.
Right.
It's like, what, 18 meters or something? Isn't that what it's supposed to be? And the unicorn, of course, is significantly taller.
Then the RX-78.
Yeah. So how big is that thing going to be? And if they have it in, like, destroy mode, it's going to be even bigger, which I think is what the picture showed.
Right. Is it going to be destroy mode, or are they going to have some cool, like, movable panels that, like, every
The glow.
15 minutes he opens up, starts glowing, and closes again for
Well,
unicorn mode?
It's been a while since they did the ARC-72, and on that one they had the head turn, lift up, and smoke coming out of the backpack
Right.
and stuff. So I guess, costs have come down and their engineering has improved, and they could probably make something that a panel would open. My thinking is that they can't fully do it because they would need it to get it to come off the ground and its feet to change, right? It's flat-footed and then it's up here, and the heels come down. So I don't know if we'll see something like that. That's probably dangerous. But if we could see like some panels split apart and reveal some of the cycle frame underneath, that would be pretty awesome. And the head would be a little bit difficult.
You guys gotta
Giant
come to
LED.
Japan.
I'll help you wire your 1/100 unicorn because I've wired a couple for perfect grades. I know how it's done. Bring my double A's. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it means we're getting an RG. I mean,
Yeah, that part.
I think the 1/1 Gundam project was a Bandai idea that they wanted to do even before they initiated the RG line, probably. So I don't know if there's any correspondence between that 1/1 unicorn and an RG unicorn.
Right.
So
And right when they released the RG Sinanju, they re-released the HG kit of the unicorn. So
yeah.
I don't know if they looked at it and they thought, well, let's just re-release the HG unicorn.
Yeah, of course, we had the titanium finished
Yeah.
master grade again. So obviously, unicorn is on their mind, but
When will they get an RG kit? It's probably more of a matter of when than if.
maybe the 1/100 will be titanium finished.
Ah.
Bling bling, just spray it. Okay, yeah, 1/100 unicorn.
1-1.
I think when it comes out, Gunpla TV will be there with a camera.
Okay.
We'll have to get the first footage.
All right.
Like we did with the 1-1 in Shizuoka.
Field trip.
Yep. No Shinkansen for us this time.
No. Gonna be driving in.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Let's move on to the next one from R.J. Karanog. Karanog. I'm digging the proportions of the 1/100 Rex compared to the HG counterpart. Keep up the good work, guys. HLJ for life.
For life.
For life, yo.
Did you notice he spelled "fo" in "for life" with a W? F-O-W.
You gotta
Faux
get that. Faux
life. You know, I've been out of like an English-speaking country for 12 years. I don't even know how to pronounce that anymore. Like I can read it. Is it foul life?
Foul life.
Faux life. I don't know.
Faux show.
For show, my bro. Do they say that now? Did they say that before? I don't know. I'm Canadian. Like, what do I know about?
Shizzle my nizzle.
For shizzle my nizzle. Yeah, well, I heard that.
That one's
enough.
famous.
Yes. I once worked with a gentleman who was the whitest white person I've ever worked with. But he insisted on talking like that. Yeah. Okay, we have some kits to give away.
Yeah.
All right, my shizzle. First one, remember Kira Yamato?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have Kira Yamato who drives the Freedom Gun. We had only what was it? What did I say? 50-something comments at the point.
Yeah,
60-something comments.
Almost 60.
Comment 37
37.
is Neon Wave, who says, "I honestly don't like the Lupus Rex and Vidar's looks." Well, my goodness. Negative criticism on the show. Oh, we'll still give you a prize.
There you
I
go.
also question sometimes the Rex's looks.
Yeah.
I like the Vidar though.
The Vidar's cool.
Kimar's Vidar is a little bit interesting. So yeah, Neon Wave, I'll be contacting him. The name is familiar, so I've probably corresponded with him before.
Okay.
Next one is the Denim and Slender.
Oh.
2 Zaku 1s in 1. Well, no, just one Zaku 1 that you can make into 2, right? There he is. Everything's still in there since last week. I'll throw away the excess runners, but yeah. This was comment, what was it, 34, somewhere in there? Jump and Shoot Man.
Jump and Shoot Man.
All these names I recognize. Is that a Frame Arms Girl poster? Now, we did have some comments about the Frame Arms Girls posters, and apparently Todd was supposed to move a little bit so people can get a
No,
better
I'm
shot.
out of the way. You guys
So there you
can
go. There's the Frame Arms Girls
appreciate
poster.
its full beauty.
Yeah, it looks gorgeous. What does it say at the bottom here? Starting on April, they're going to have on BS11 or Tokyo MX a show.
Yeah.
So we'll get more details about that.
That
I'm sure.
looks interesting.
Yeah, and you can see it's like here's the A3 mat like we have.
Yeah.
Here's the A3 mat like we have.
They got they got Tamiya enamel paints.
It's not Tamiya. Look, I got a different.
Well, they can't use the official, but
Exactly.
it's the same bottle style, and we got the
Yeah.
same kind of cement,
Yeah.
square cement bottles there.
There you go. So careful with that knife, though.
Yeah. You got an
Watch
Olfa
out.
knife going on over there.
Is that an Olfa or Tamiya?
That's an Olfa. Oh, look. That's
Oh,
the God hands.
Oh, are those God hand nippers
Those
right
are
there?
God hands, but
She's
those
like
are the
carrying-
green handle versions.
There
so
you go.
Kotobukiya has their own
Yep.
green
So
handle
there you go.
version they use.
I'm sure more and more of these things will be releasing come April when this show starts. But people did comment that they wanted to see it, so Todd has moved out of the way. You can have a good look. Okay, now I have more kits to give away. Let me add these to the pile
new
here.
stuff.
I'll be contacting Jump and Shoot Man and Neon Wave. First up, still going with Revive kits. This is the Goof
Goof.
Revive. You know, I built it. I had a lot of fun with it. This is kind of the first wave of Origin kits that had that arm
Detachable arms.
that you could swap with different versions of it.
Detachable arm.
There you go. So you can do all that kind of fun stuff. I never actually got around to putting the stickers on this thing. So all the stickers are still here. So the lucky winner of the Goof Origin version,
Minus the one eye.
minus the mono I had to put on in there, of course, they're going to get to put the stickers on. So there you go. That's number 1. More Origin. Sorry, let me get that out of the way. Okay. Now, didn't you just mention this?
I did.
There was a recent Strike
re-release.
Freedom new release, and maybe it has some similarities to the Amazing Strike Freedom. So what I'm going to do is I will be giving away this Strike Freedom to one lucky winner.
There you
But
go.
I got it here because next week when we show this one, we'll have this one here to
Right.
compare. There you go. So,
I like my comparisons.
I know you do. I know you do. I like comparisons. If I come out on top.
Oh.
All right. So Todd, why don't you tell people how they can win one of these two HG kits?
All right, so if you guys would like to win, go to hobbylink.tv, find episode number 235, and post a comment.
There you go.
So you have a pretty good chance to win.
That's
Just
right.
get your comment in there and post. I like goof.
I want the goof.
I want the
Frame
strike
arms. Move a little
freedom.
more to that.
Can you guys zoom in on the one part of the post?
That one part.
That
no
one
commento.
There's
We need to mention that the competition is still going on.
that is.
More and more people are entering. More and more people have submitted their final entries, but there's still some time left. So if you haven't started,
Time.
feel free to join us. The link will be in this description in this video. Also, like I said, next week we'll have these new kits for the most part to show, but then we're going to start getting the 1/100 buyout. And I think
Right.
the RG Astray Gold Frame Amatsu Mina is also coming
25th
25th. And the Provenance is...
next week.
That's right. So, oh my God. Plamo everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to fight about who builds what, I'm sure. No, we're not. I already know. Yeah, so why don't you tell people where they can find us on the internet?
All
besides
right.
here?
So, please remember we are brought to you by HobbyLink Japan, HLJ.com. So please support us, buy your kits from us.
Yep.
And you can find us on Twitter and Facebook. By the way, on Facebook, we do have a new scale model product news page. So if you are interested in tanks and planes and ships and cars, go ahead and like that page. We have
That's good.
some daily posts of new items.
It's for those people who like models or like scale models and may
Right.
not want to see the updates for the figures and stuff like that.
Right,
Because
there's a lot of-
sometimes there is some separation there. So why not
Right.
have a page just devoted for scale?
Just for the cars and
That's
trucks
cool.
and stuff. The cool stuff.
That's the cool stuff.
The cool stuff.
Oh,
All
that's
right, but
cool.
you can also find us Instagram and Tumblr and Reddit, of course. So I think that's about all.
Sure, sounds good.
Sounds good.
Okay, is that it?
I believe so.
All right, we are going to divvy up the stack here,
Dun, dun,
and
dun.
next week, we'll be showing it to everybody. So until then, we'll see you later.
See you guys.